Hey there, welcome back to the channel. I've hit what I consider a milestone with the Fujifilm X100 Mark VI, or the VI, is that I just hit 3,000 shots on this thing. So you're thinking, oh, I've only had it for 3 weeks. No, I've had it since like the first week that people started getting it. I ordered within 6 hours, and surprisingly, it showed up pretty quickly. But with a job, full-time life, I don't necessarily get out and shoot as much as I want to, but I did want to give you some last 3,000 shot impressions on this amazing camera. As you can see, I've got it a bit dolled up. I have the square lens hood. I did a video on this a while back about how tricky, and I put the quotations around tricky, it was getting that thing aligned straight when I could have just used the 2 rubber bands involved in it, not just the 1, but you know, I'm a dumbass. So, but you already know that if you're here. So, and the base plate, which gives a little bit more grip to that, I've enjoyed that a lot. The ability to hold it like this while I'm walking feels very secure in my hand. I'm very pleased with it. Although at some point it stops looking like a trendy, cool Instagram, TikTok famous camera, which is kind of good and bad. But I will say that I get a lot of attention with this camera. People look at it and say, what is that? Is that a film camera? And I have to show them the back. No, it's a digital camera, and I take their picture and I show them. It's for the non-photographer who probably is jonesing for a camera in their life, but don't know why. This is the camera they see on Instagram and they see online, and they think, well, I got to have one of these. So the feel in the hand is wonderful. I'm going to give you the top feature here in just a second, because it's really remarkable how they've laid this camera out. Now, as a Fujifilm user from way back, X Pro 2, XE2, XT4, XH2, I'm used to the retro-inspired design of the camera. I'm used to putting my fingers up here and down here to switch. You know, I had film cameras my whole life, so I'm used to using tactile circular dials for stuff like that. So something just fell off. Oh, hey, interesting. I must have messed around with the red little plunger there, and it's fallen off. At least I can see it. It's at my feet. Hopefully I don't forget it or step on it and cause a problem. But so it's very laid out like the way you'd want it to be laid out. It's a good camera. It feels good in the hand. Very tactile. The experience is tactile. You know, you don't mind when people notice it. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not clandestine. I'm not putting black gaffer tape over the logo. I'm not trying to hide what this is. If they want to try to take it from me, then, you know, from my cold, dead fingers, that thing. But 3,000 shots, it's just as comfortable today. I had the X100T and the F and maybe even the S. I've had them all, and I've sold those. I'm pretty much a camera hoarder, and I don't sell a lot of my cameras, but this one, the different incarnations, I did sell. If I had the 5, I probably would have sold it to get the 6 because of that 40 megapixel sensor, which of course I already had in my XH2, which makes no sense whatsoever. I can't tell you the exact reason why I love this camera so much for street photography, because like I've said on this channel before, I'm a bit of a long lens street photography guy now. I feel that I can catch more intimate moments doing that with the 500, how about the 200 millimeter, maybe anywhere between 70 and 200. I can get right in there, get a lot of moments. I've been very lucky with those moments over my shooting career. So, but if you were to think, if you're still thinking about this camera, you're on the waiting list still, or whatever the case may be, it's a fully enjoyable experience. There's no doubt in my mind that you will enjoy this until the X100VII comes out, and you'll have to have that too. So, but the number one feature that I've really started to utilize the most on this camera is what I have assigned this area for right here. This, of course, is the button that you can pull it this way, and in there you can push it right there. Now, I don't do a lot of video. Most of my video is shot on a phone. I'm not all about transferring from this to that and then having to edit if I could shoot video with my phone, I shoot video with my phone. So be it. But if I want really good video, and I'm getting ready to travel to Portugal, and I'm going to use this for video as much as I use it for photography, assigning this button right here, boop, for video, this right here, boop, for the neutral density filter, and it's a one little shot area that can help your video production look crisp and clean and able to use the full options available to this lens even on the brightest days. So sunshine, bright day, street photography, you want to throw that background out a little bit, little out of blur, little, what am I trying to say, little bokeh, whatever, little out of focus, out of blur, out of focus. You want to throw that neutral density filter on there. That will help tremendously. I use it all the time on this camera. Try to get out in the day a lot. Don't get a lot of golden hour, not a lot of late night stuff. I wake up at 3:15 in the morning, so I miss golden hour in the morning. I go to bed about 8:30 at night. I miss the golden hour in the afternoon. So the only time I get golden hours is when I go travel, and I'm looking forward to Portugal. I'm going to Porto and to Lisbon. And so hopefully, this is one camera that I'm going to sneak into a backpack way down low. Not going to wear it around the neck. I don't mind wearing this thing like an accessory, like it's a pretty necklace. I don't mind it, but maybe in a foreign country, not the smartest thing to do. And taking the Canon R8 with a 35 millimeter and the brand new 70-200 that I just bought, that I'm going to do a review on here at some point after this trip. So best feature right there, neutral density filter. Start your video right there. Stop your video right there. Accessory saves me bumping it against something. I got a filter in there, but I don't want to bump the lens, so glad this would take any damage on that. The base plate, very strong, very tactile, very, very sturdy. Makes it feel like the camera is in your hand, not going to slip out of your hand. And 3,000 shots later, I got to tell you, I'm very pleased with it, and I think that you will be too. So you may have this for $500,000. Just call me. We'll work out a deal. Have a great day, and we'll see you next time.